so we can actually record it again.
Yeah, it says we're live.
Okay, cool. What's that?
No, I just said it says we're live. So.
Oh, we're live. Yeah. All right. Well, cool. So obviously, this round we're talking about the case at what's it called? TopCom? I can't remember. TopChem.
Yeah.
TopChem. Yeah, TopChem. And we're just going to be going through a couple of the incentive reviews that were given by a few of the individuals that they had that were part of that committee and came in to try and determine a better way to incentivize their team. So what we're going to do is we'll spend maybe just kind of weird because with only two of us, there's not much that we can really get through in terms of each of the individuals. So maybe what we do instead is just kind of select, or maybe how about we do this? How about we just each select one person? We'll review, we'll spend 5 minutes reading up on that one person, and then we'll present what their positions were and determine whatever one we feel would be the best way to go. Sound good to you?
Easy enough.
Cool. Which one of the five did you have a preference, or do you want to just kind of pick one and go with it?
It doesn't matter. You choose one, I'll choose a different one.
Okay, cool. I'll take Gus Teller.
All right, I'll do Michael Beer.
Cool. Michael. Okay. Cool. Let's go find Gus. I'm ready when you are.
All right, I'm about done.
Cool.
All right, I'm good.
Cool. All right. So what's that position for Michael Beers? What's his kind of ideas about how they should run it?
So for him, he kind of believes it said here that there should be a choice between traditional pay or some manner of team-based pay. No, he said that no overall system should force anybody into a plan. Instead, there should be a voluntary system that is organic, uh, instrumental, and based on the processes in place.
Okay.
So I think he kind of believes more in a kind of a voluntary plan. I mean, I don't think he believes in any traditional pay or a team-based pay.
Okay.
He also said that he thinks where was it?
So he didn't want
That-
the oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, he just said that distraction and it really improves teamwork. So that's one of his arguments against being putting away like the team being paid as a team or some the team-based pay.
He doesn't want that.
Yeah, he doesn't want that. He wants it kind of in a voluntarily, from what I got,
Right.
a voluntary system
Okay.
that is based on the processes that are in place right now in the company.
So basically, he feels that everybody should be individually paid, not based on team performance or team quality or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's almost exactly the opposite then of what Gus Teller wants, because Gus, he wants he wants everybody to own a piece of the pie and be responsible for when things are good as well as when things are bad, because he pointed out how the leadership team, 60% of their pay is based on performance. So when things are good, they get paid more. When things are bad, they get paid less. So he felt that it would incentivize people more to work together more often, to put in more quality work, to be better partners for each other, so that the production and the output and the quality and everything was above standard, because it meant it determined how much they were going to get paid. So so he felt that if they changed it to to a more of a variable pay, there you go, the variable pay for their base. I think that's how the write up basically put it, was that they would get more engaged employees and they would be more incentivized to work with each other and help the company achieve its goals, because they were then they shared a piece of the pie in that responsibility. So that's kind of good. We got polar opposites, right? I mean, that's kind of good for us to work from and come to maybe a better conclusion on which direction we should go.
Uh-huh.
So what would you say are some of the pros of doing it Michael's way?
Well, where it's more kind of an individual, I mean, it's kind of all put on you and how effective you work instead of, you know, as a team. I mean, it's all split up, and maybe if one guy doesn't do his part, or something like that. I mean, I think it's more put on you as the individual to get the job done, and
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. I would agree that yeah, they're driven to do their piece.
Mhm.
Okay. I would say some of the
And-
positives. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say, and you know, some of those positives as well would be that, or some of the pros are that there's just daily expectations, and you know, it's kind of goes back, kind of goes to that whole idea that I know I do quality work, but I can't guarantee that the guy next to me is going to do quality work, and so his poor performance means that I have to do that much extra in order for us to meet our company goals. I might have to do 120% if he's only doing 80%, just to
Yeah.
make up for that difference and make sure that I get paid. So I would say that some of the benefits are that I am incentivized and rewarded based on my individual performance, something that I can control. And that's obviously a huge positive because you don't know, nothing else is guaranteed. You know, if I don't want to work, then I'm only hurting myself. But if I want to work and the guy next to me doesn't, then that's hurting me if I were on a group plan. So,
Yep.
okay. So what would we say, what are some of the cons then of Michael's approach?
And maybe the daily workload. I mean, maybe the daily workload would be a lot for just for an individual. I mean, where as a team, I mean, it's split up between a certain amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
But I think one of the cons is definitely the daily workload. Uh,
Yeah. I would say another negative, you know, it's not as much of a negative as it is just a missed opportunity, would be kind of like how um, Gus described it. The highs, the senior management gets paid when production's really good. Um, so the con to the approach of just getting a steady paycheck are that your work could be paying you more if you were on a different payment plan, but because you're on a fixed income or a fixed established payment or salary, then that doesn't fluctuate. So when things are good, you're still getting paid the same amount, even though you could be making more. So,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Let's go through Gus's. Again, I think it's just actually what I was just saying right there. Some of the pros are that he wants everybody to be able to earn more money and be a part of take a ownership in everything that they do, um, which could improve production and quality because everybody is more responsible for it, as well as they have the potential to earn more money because it's based on variable production. So the con to that, though, obviously, is that if you just want a steady paycheck, that's probably not the best job for you because
Yeah.
things can go well and you're going to get more, or things could turn south and you're going to get less. And so if you want a steady paycheck, it's probably not the best route to go.
Yep.
So, any other thoughts there on Gus or that kind of a system?
I agree. I think most people in today's world would maybe go against that just because they're out to make money. So
Yep.
yeah,
I kind of relate it to being in real estate.
yeah,
When the market's hot, you can be making a ton of money. When it's not, well,
yeah,
you're scraping.
yep.
Okay. So what would we think would be the best solution? And is it somewhere in between, or is it going to a fixed payment, with maybe an additional incentive opportunity, or is it going to variable pay and experiencing the highs and the lows? What would your thoughts be?
Huh. I don't know. I mean, I mean, all of them have their pros and cons, but I think I like the first one. They used to just, was it the fixed, with the fixed income the with some incentives.
Right. I would agree with you on that. I would think that from a team member perspective, that I would be more concerned about making sure I can provide for my family than taking the risks and losing out on potential of making more money because things could go well but things could also go bad. So me personally, I'm a little more risk avert, that I would rather just take the money, take a smaller bonus if we did put something like that in place, rather than going to variable pay 100% of the way.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay. So Jordan, what would you say are the most important things that you learned from the case?
I mean, there's a lot of things out there. I mean, that I guess when you're put in the position to be an HR person or whatever, I mean, there's different things that you're going to have to look at when it comes to compensation, to making sure that you pick the system that's going to help your employees. And I think it said it in there. I mean, you definitely want to pick a system that is going to make you stand out and want your employees to be there.
Yeah.
That's going to be competitive with other companies or other competitors out there in the workforce.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the one thing I learned is there's going to be competition, and you're going to want to I mean, have the best, if not, the similar systems, pay systems to the people out there, with maybe a couple incentives.
Right. Yeah, I would agree that that's kind of pretty much my thought as well. I would think that not everybody is motivated by money. So while there's the potential to earn more, there's also people who are rather saying, hey, I just want enough to live. So just give me a set paycheck and I'd rather just stick with that. So I kind of feel like there's plenty of people out there who just want to come in, do their job, get paid, go home, and call it good.
Yep.
And not have to worry about all the necessities to meet with these other individuals. I'm coming in, I'm doing my job. I expect them to come in and do their own job. And if they aren't doing their job, I expect management to address that, But if I'm doing my job, I want to get recognized for the job that I'm doing. I want to get paid for it.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, that's pretty much, the gist of it. That's we kind of went over each of the scenarios that we felt were good, and then we need to come up with a solution, which we did, and and within our solution, I think we both kind of shared our own personal opinion on what we do and how we'd operate things. So
yeah, awesome.
Cool, man. Well, anything you need from me at all?
Not that I can think of. Hopefully, you can get a hold of Carl because he has the next one, right?
Yeah, he does. Yep, he's got next week. So that's actually the rotation that we'll just go ahead and do. I can't remember. I think you're set up for the last doohickey, right?
Yeah, Carl's got this one. I got the last
Okay.
one.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully he'll pick that piece up, and then he'll take next week's lesson, and then you'll take the third week of the doohickey. Then Carl submit it, and then the following one I'll take lesson 1, Carl lesson 2, and then you lesson 3, and then you'll submit the doohickey for the end of chapter 13. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
So cool.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks, Jordan. Appreciate you joining, man.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay. You have a great night. We'll catch you later.
All right, you too.
See ya.